All 7th class students, see, this is a chemistry IIT material, and we started language of chemistry, and in language of chemistry we are discussing worksheet number 7. Here worksheet number 7 we started, that is related to the balancing chemical equation. Now I'm going to solve some questions, okay now here. So listen carefully. Here in the mains question number 1, it is asked C plus O2, it result in the formation of twice of CO. So how to balance the chemical equation? In class we discussed, for such a simple equations there are the 3 steps to be followed. First one, balance the metal. Second step is balance the non-metal, and the third step is that third step is balance the non-metals except hydrogen and oxygen. It means in second step will not balance the hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, what are the 3 steps? Which are the 3 steps? First one, balance the metal. Second step, balance the metals, balance the non-metals except hydrogen and oxygen, and the third step is balance the hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, now let's see here. First question, C plus O2 it forms CO. We have an unbalanced chemical equation. So first of all, what I did, I wrote here the number of atoms of each type in LHS as well as RHS. So LHS consists of 1 carbon atom and 2 oxygen atoms, here we mentioned, and RHS consists of 1 carbon and 1 oxygen. So this is the primary information we wrote. Whatever the unbalanced equation we have, we wrote the number of atoms of each type, okay na, to the LHS as well as in RHS. So let's see the first step, that as metal atoms are not present here. Here we have a carbon and oxygen, both are non-metallic one. So that's why here I wrote LHS and RHS doesn't consist of any metal. So that first step we can't apply that first step of balancing metal here, as metals are not there. Now let's move toward the second step. So what is the second step? We should balance the non-metals except to the hydrogen and oxygen. So out of the carbon, oxygen, here we'll balance the carbon, because we should balance the oxygen in the third step. So let's balance the carbon. So here we are seeing left hand side consists of 1 carbon, right hand side consists of 1 carbon. So the carbon is already balanced. So here also we should proceed towards the last step. Now what we are seeing, last step is to balance the oxygen and hydrogen. So already hydrogen is not there, so we should balance the oxygen. So what should we do? Here in third step I wrote, so as to balance the oxygen, because LHS consists of 2 oxygen, RHS consists of only 1 oxygen. So as to balance the oxygen, we should change the stoichiometric coefficient of this carbon monoxide. Here we have only 1 carbon monoxide in unbalanced equation. Now here we should put a number 2. So what we will get, now we have a 2 oxygen atoms at LHS and 2 oxygen atoms are RHS. So oxygen is get balanced. Third step we completed. But one thing happened, while equalizing the number of oxygens, the number of carbon get altered, isn't it? Here now RHS consists of 2 carbon and LHS consists of only 1 carbon. So one more step we will do here. So as to equalize the carbon, what we'll do, we'll put here 2 before the carbon as a stoichiometric coefficient. So ultimately this last one what we are getting is the balanced chemical equation. Twice of O2, it result in the formation, twice of C plus O2 result in the formation of twice of CO. This is the balanced chemical equation. Now let's see some more examples. Yesterday we solved these one, but let's see. I'll try to give you the solutions as maximum as possible, isn't it? If you see this video repeatedly again and again, then it will be beneficial for you. Now let's move towards the second question. Here there is a second question, worksheet number 7, language of chemistry, mains, second question I am writing. FeS2 plus O2, it result in the formation of Fe2O3 plus SO2. Now this equation is to be balanced by us. Okay, what should we do? Yes, our first thing is that we should write the number and type of atoms which are present in LHS and RHS. So we are seeing LHS consist of Fe, then S and O. Okay, here also Fe, S and O. So these elements are present in LHS and RHS. Now second thing, we'll write the number of atoms of Fe. How many Fe you are observing here? 1 only. So I'll put here 1. How many sulfur you are seeing? 2. So we'll put here 2. How many oxygens we have? 2. How many Fe we have here? 2 RHS. How many oxygen we have? 3 plus 2 means 5 oxygen, and number of sulfur atoms are 1. Okay, so the primary data, we should have a primary data number and types of atoms in LHS and RHS. Okay, now let's go sequentially. I will not write these steps again and again, but see, that steps everyone must know. Now let's balance the metal first of all. Here we have a 1 Fe and RHS having a 2 Fe. So what change I am going to make? You may make the change here directly, or stepwise you may write, isn't it? I'll make the change here directly. So Fe RHS we have a 2 Fe, LHS having only 1 Fe. So as to balance the Fe, I'll put here 2. Now the number of Fe will be 2 on LHS 2 Fe and RHS also 2 Fe. Okay, now आपण पहिली step केली, we did a first step, balance the metal. Now what happens while balancing the metal? Number of sulfur atoms are get altered. Initially only 2 sulfur atoms was there. Now we have 2 into 2, 4 sulfur atom at LHS. Okay, so first step is over. Balance the metal. We balance the iron metal. Now let's move towards the second step. What is the second step? Balance the non-metals. Here we have a balance the non-metal except hydrogen and oxygen. It's a second step. So we will balance here sulfur, as we have 2 into 2, 4 sulfur at LHS, and we have only 1 sulfur at the RHS. So what should we do? We should make here 4. I'll write here 4 as a stoichiometric coefficient for SO2. Now RHS also consists of the 4 sulfur. Now see, number of oxygen atoms are get changed. How many oxygens are at the RHS now? 4 into 2, 8, 8 plus 3, 9, 10 and 11. So we have 11 oxygen atoms at RHS. And how many oxygen atoms we have at the LHS? We have only 2. See, we did first of all, we balance the metal iron, then we balance the non-metal except hydrogen and oxygen. That non-metal is sulfur we balanced, and our last step is to balance the hydrogen and oxygen. But here hydrogen is not present, means what? We should balance the oxygen only. So here we have a oxygen, 2 atoms of oxygen at LHS and 11 atoms of oxygen at RHS. So I'll put here 5.5, because 5.5 into 2, it's 11. Now there are the 11 oxygen atoms, LHS 11 and RHS 11 oxygen atom. This is a balanced chemical equation. Okay, now this answer we are getting because in this equation which is there in the bracket, iron atoms are 2 in LHS RHS, sulfur atoms are 4 in LHS RHS, and oxygen atoms are 11 in LHS and RHS. Okay, now but fractional in the molecule can't be present in a fractional amount. There may be a 5 oxygen molecules or 6 oxygen molecules. This fractional value should not be there in chemical equation. So what we should do, we'll multiply here the whole equation by 2. Okay, now so what will happen, tell me? 2 into 2, here we'll get 4 FeS2 plus 5.5 into 2, we'll get here 11 O2. Then here 2 into 1, nothing is written before Fe2O3, means its stoichiometric coefficient is 1. So I'll write here twice of Fe2O3 plus 4 into 2, it's a 8, it's a 8SO2. Okay, so this is our answer, final balanced chemical equation now we have. Okay, so this is the answer. Don't forget the steps, and the soft copy of the notes is also given to you. Okay, the video should not be too much lengthy, that's why I'll stop here now, or I'm stopping here now, but I'll try to give you the solution of as maximum as possible questions. Okay, bye all of you.